Hey, I'm Arencie. Welcome to Project Zomboid, an open-world zombie survival game. I'll go ahead and do the tutorial first. Alright, so here we are in the tutorial, where we'll learn some of the basic controls and things we can do in this game. There goes the first zombie that we kill. The narrator is getting angry. Let's get going. Alright, that's the end of this tutorial. Let's try hiding in this outhouse. I wonder if it's possible to stay alive and survive long in this tutorial. Okay, let's go solo now. I'm not really sure which playstyle I prefer, so I'll stick with whatever's the default right now. There's a couple of spawn locations here. Again, we'll go with the default. I also have no idea which occupation traits I should get, so here's what I got for this save. Alright, here we are. Geraldo Santiago. We spawned in a nice little house. Let's see. What should I be doing when it's the zombie apocalypse? You can work out here. It's nice. Alright, let's do some push-ups. Fitness is important when it comes to a zombie apocalypse, I would guess. Since you'll be running around and fighting zombies. Let's see what food we got here. Let me just put all of these in my inventory. I have no idea how cooking works here. Let's just try this. I'm not sure if that's cooking. It looks like it is getting heated up. Should I eat it all, or just a portion of it? try going out. Nice. I like the lighting out here. Very warm. I have no idea what to do. I'm just out here fighting these zombies while bleeding out. Alright, that's all of them, I guess. Now I'll just sit here and wait. I don't see any first aid stuff here. I guess I'm really just doomed now. Goodbye, Geraldo. There he goes. I'll have to figure out how to stop all those wounds and bleeding when I get them. Alright, here's my first save with Geraldo. I'll go and make a new save. This is gonna be my second save, the Arencie save slot. The first one's gonna be just for Geraldo, my very first character that didn't go out without a fight, duking it out with zombies. Let's do a little bit of an experiment this time. Let's take all of the positive and negative traits. See how that goes. For this second save, I think I'll just keep making new characters until I eventually explore most of the map. So essentially I'll just keep respawning in this world. It'll be how I'll figure out the mechanics of this game and learn how to survive longer and better. Then maybe sometime I'll start a new save to try and survive with just that one character. And if I die in that one, I'll just start over with a new save. And for the second save, it'll be like my training ground. A bunch of Arencies respawning when they die. Alright, here we are in my second save. First character. I'll go figure out this game in the save. So that means I'll probably die a lot and I'll just create new characters and respawn. Okay, so I can't just keep spamming attack, there's gonna be some sort of delay. Okay, so this is it for this character. Time to become a zombie. Two days. It can't even last a week. Yet. I'll figure it out. Alright, update. After some time has passed and characters becoming zombies, I finally managed to have a character survive up to 2 months. Here's the current base I have. I have a somewhat stable supply of water through these rain barrels. I'm trying out farming for food. Here's the base interior, where I also store the stuff I get when I go out exploring and for supply hunts. I may need to figure out a better way of storing my items, since it can get pretty confusing with all these crates. So yeah, I'm just looking stuff up online for information and trying things out in game to learn. I even managed to get a car and hook up a trailer on it. This is what I use for traveling long distances. Here's my map where I mark places I've been to and gathered materials from, just to keep track of things easier. I'm currently still in Rosewood. I'll eventually be expanding further into the neighboring areas. Let's try dismantling some car wrecks that are either way. I finally expanded out a bit further from where this character spawned in Rosewood. And I found this nice lake which would be a good supply of water and fishing, so I'm building a second base near it. I think this is still Rosewood, but a more provincial or rural area, I'm guessing. Being near a lake gives you an unlimited supply of tainted water, which you can just purify with rain barrels and plumb sinks. Just scoop out the water and pour them into the barrels. So that way I don't have to wait for it to rain. I just realized that cars here can honk. It's a katana. Nice. You can one-hit kill zombies. That's cool. Check this out, I'm pretty sure this area was clear before, but then suddenly these hordes of zombies appeared and I have no idea why or how. Like the area was empty, but when I turned my cone of vision and looked back at it, zombies suddenly appeared. I don't know, maybe it's part of the system or just a bug. Alright, I created some fishing net traps with some twine and wire. Let's try using them. I just learned that they have to be in your main inventory so you can place them. Alright, now we just wait for a few hours. A few hours later, we got some bait fish from the traps. Also, once you check your trap and want to reuse them, make sure that you remove them and set them again. Apparently, that makes it so that they won't break, or at least that's what I read online. I'm getting the queasy mole without any injuries. I looked it up and it said it might be due to being around zombie corpses for some time. So I have to get rid of them. One way is by burning them, so let's try that. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Let's try another way. Gasoline. I wonder how far that fire will spread. Hopefully it doesn't spread too far and burn my base. Maybe I should get rid of some of the grass here. Alright, they burn nicely. Now let's keep it cleaner with the ashes. Moly the mole. That's cute. Wonder what's for. Check this out, I caught a medium pike from fishing. It's a bit tricky to catch fish here. Apparently there are certain times when it's best to fish. So I looked that up. Success rate at dawn and dusk increased by 10%. And from November to February, success rate is reduced by 20%. So basically you have higher chances of catching fish if it's March to October. 4 AM to 7 AM and 6 PM to 9 PM. By the way, I used the PZ Wiki site for this information. Alright, so here I'm just continuing to build my base. I'm planning to have like 3 floors where I'll have storage areas, a bed, and a plumb sink, which I already have, and of course a little farm beside the base. So it suddenly started snowing hard. I guess it's a blizzard. That's problematic since it kinda reduces my vision significantly. And that might mean I won't be able to stay outside working for long, unless I want to become frozen meat. This is a temporary base I'm currently sleeping in, by the way. It's just a little walk across the road by the lake base I have. Here's the progress of my base. I'm working on the 2nd floor, soon I'll be finishing it up to the 3rd floor. This is my current diet. It's fish salad, 3 fish and 3 vegetables, using potato here. I think it's been working and good enough to maintain my weight somewhere from 70 to 80 kilos. I just eat less if I have to drop my weight. So that just happened. I fell from the 3rd floor of my base as I was building it. Be careful when you're building your base, especially when you're high up. That's it for this video. This game is a pretty interesting zombie survival game. I could continue to just create new characters in the same saver world. And I could try just starting a completely new save and survive off of just one character. That's interesting too. Let me know what you think in the comments. Check this game out, Project Zomboid, developed by the Indie Stone. Thank you for watching. Take care.